everyone, welcome back to Vanavision. Hope you all are doing good. So I'm back with a new concept. So before telling the name of the concept, first I'll ask you a few questions about it. Before I ask you the questions, please subscribe, like and share, and do share with your friends and stay tuned to the Vanavision till the end. Watch the video till the end, then only you are going to understand the concept clearly. Okay? Hope you all understood. So before going into the content, first of all, you should answer some questions to me. So, where we are going to use alphabets in maths? Anyone? So, in the maths, alphabets are used as a variables. In which branch of mathematics we are going to use it? So, that is algebra. In the algebra, we are going to use alphabets like X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, P, Q, R, S, T. Yes, right? We are going to use all this in algebra or algebraic expressions. Algebraic expressions. So from where we got this algebra actually? What about this algebraic concept? Like what way we are going to use this? What is the reason to learn? First of all, nowadays we are like, what to do this? How to make this? What is this? What is the use of learning this? Suppose if you don't know anything, like suppose you don't know about some certain thing, they have given a relation about that particular thing. At the time, we don't know, right? One unknown thing is there, right? That unknown thing is going to be taken as an X or a Y or a Z or a P or a Q or a R or etc. Any alphabet we are going to do. So whatever the alphabet we are using in algebra, that is going to help us to find out the unknown thing. And that should have a specific name, right? In an English, we are calling these letters as an alphabets. Coming to the maths, what we should call them? So we have to call them as variables. What we call them? Variables. So whatever the English alphabets we are using in the maths, in algebra, we are going to call them as a variables. Clear? So now before we learn about what are actually the algebraic, some terminologies are there that all will go through step by step, one by one. So first we have discussed about variable, right? Right? So now the variables are X, Y, Z. Any alphabets are called as variables. Coming to the constant. Constant means what? So to know about a constant, first we learn about an algebraic expression. What is an expression? Clear? So to know about an expression, I'll give you one example. Clear? One example I'm going to give you, that is 2 plus 3 minus 1. Right? Or 3x plus 2y plus 3i7. I'll say this is also an expression and this also an expression. Right? Expression means what? A group of terms added or subtracted is called as an expression. Right? A group of terms. Now here I say this is my first term. This is my second term. This is my third term. Right? Now this, whatever the first is, 2 is there, this is my first term. Clear? Now here also in this equation also, 3x is my first term, 2y is my second term, 3 is my third term. So whatever the terms I said you in the expression, one more keyword we have learned, what it is? A term. What it is? Terms. Term. When terms added or subtracted gives you what? An expression. When terms are added or subtracted, what it gives you? An expression. Expressions are of two types. See, I have given you two examples here. In this, any variables are there? What are the variables? Don't get confused. What are the variables? Alphabets. English alphabets are called variables. Now, any variable is there in this equation? In this expression? Any variable is there? No, right? 2 plus 3 minus 1. 2 plus 3 minus 1. Any letter I have used here? Nothing, right? No letter is there. But here, 3x plus 2y plus 3. Here, alphabets are there. What are there? x and y. So here we can differentiate the both expressions. That means we are having two types of expressions. What are they? One is numerical. Another one is what? Algebraic. One is numerical expression which will contain only the numbers. The numbers are terms added and subtracted to form a numerical expression. And what? A variable and a number. 3x. Right? If it contains a variable, right? Any expression, any terms which contains an variables, and if they added or subtracted is called as algebraic expression. I think so you have clearly understood up to here what I have said you. See what we have discussed about what are variables for. Variables are what? Alphabets, English letters or alphabets are called as variables. Now coming to we should know about constant. I didn't explain you still what are the constants, sorry. Then about constants, before we learn about the constant, what we have learned? We learned about an expression. To know the definition of expression, we went to about the terms. What are the terms? In any equation, I have taken an expression, single expression, I have taken 2 plus 3 minus 1. In this, my first, now 2 and 3 are separated themselves by a mathematical operation, that is plus, right? Clear? So, this by using a plus or minus we have separated. So, this first one is called as a first term and second one is called as a second term and third one is called as a third term. Clear? Like this. So, we have differentiated the expression when any terms added or subtracted to form an expression. Expressions are of two types. They are the numerical expressions and algebraic expressions. Under the numerical expressions, we will be having only numbers. Under algebraic expressions, we will be having variables and numbers. Okay. Now we will discuss about a constant. Before going into the constant, we should know the definition of the algebra. What is an algebra? Algebra is the study of mathematics. It is also a branch of mathematics that deals with the mathematical operations, symbols, equations and formula. So what it deals with? It deals with symbols, formulae and equations. It is the definition of the algebraic expression. So what first, from where we got this algebra? What is the from where we got it? Actually from Arabic. It is an Arabic word. It is an Arabic word called al-zabar. So zabar means reunion of broken things. So, reunion of broken things means what? Whatever the small pieces they have given, by using that, we are going to solve the problem. For example, I give you to understand the concept clearly. For example, so my father's age is 3 times of my age. Okay, my father's age is 3 times of my age. So, at present, my father's age is 45 years. What is my age? Right? What is the question I asked? My father's age is 3 times of my age. At present, my father's age is 45 years. What is the answer for it? How you are going to find out the answer for it? Whose age you have to find out first of all? We have to find out my age, right? My father's age is 3 times of my age and my father's age is 45 years. They give. So, do you know about your age? How much it is? Don't know. So, if we don't know anything, what we supposed to take? I said in the beginning of this session. What did I say? We have to take a variable. We have to take any variable. Here, you people will get confused, right? Mostly, what problem we are going to face in algebra means, like seeing the letters itself. Amma, how to do this? By seeing them, we'll get confused. How to add them, how to subtract them, where to use the letter, which letter to be used, right? how to compare the letters, right? Here the most problems we are going to face. So don't worry, I am here to clear all your doubts here, and no problem how clearly you are going to do the algebraic expressions, how clearly you are going to add the algebraic expressions, multiply, subtract, all I am going to explain you clearly with my tricks. You are going to learn it very clearly, you are going to do it without any mistake. Clear? So now what was my question? What was my question actually? What was my question? My father's age is 3 times of my age. What was my question? My father's age is 3 times of my age. My father's age at present is 45 years. Then what is my age? What is my age? Do you know your age? Don't know. So when we don't know anything, let my age be, we have to take a letter over there. Variable you have to take. So that variable may be x or a y or a z or a, anything you want you can take, no problem there. Then my father's age at present is how much? My father's age is 45 years. What was the relation between your father's and your age? It is like 3 times of your age is equals to 45. Then 3 is equals to your age. What did we have taken? Let us take a. That is equals to 45. A is equals to 45 divided by 3. So 45 divided by 3. 3 ones are 3. 1 is remaining. 1, 5, 15, 15. So what is your age at present? 15 years. When you are in 15 years age, your father's age was 45. This sort of questions can be easily solved by using algebra. The concept where in a, like algebra is also be used to solve like puzzles, mystery things which are unknown, right? There we are going to use algebra. Okay? Is it clear? Then see. So yeah, clearly I think so you have understood up to here. Then the next, so we are clear like expressions are of 2 types, numerical and algebraic, right? Now we will discuss about the concept. So what was the example before I have said you, right? That only we are going to take constant. So 2 plus 3 minus 1 was a numerical example, and in algebraic example 3x minus 2y plus 3. See, observe the algebraic expression. 3x is having a variable. Variable I am notated by v just, and 2y is also having a variable. Okay? 3 is having any variable here? No, right? So it is called as constant. What we call it? Constant. So 3 is called as constant. Okay? Now next coming to what then this 3 in 3x, what we call this 3 as? What we call this 3 as? We call this 3 as coefficient of x. Okay? What we call it? Coefficient of x. Clear? So what all we have discussed? Variables are called what? Letters. English alphabets are called variables. Constant, whichever the number which is not having any variable, that term is called as a constant. Okay. Now whatever, suppose a variable is there, 3y. Now y, which is multiplied with 3, right? And this 3 is called as a coefficient of y. Suppose 4xy is there. Now 2 variables are there. Then also 4 is the coefficient of xy. Okay. Then term means what? Single terms are called as terms. Single, first, before adding first term, second term, third term, we call it. Okay. When terms are added and subtracted, we call it as an expressions. Okay. Now in the terms, there are 2 types. Terms. What did I? First term, second term, right? First, second, third, and these all called as terms, right? In the terms, we are having 2 types. Terms are of 2 types. One is like term, other one is unlike term. Like terms means what? Which have same variable with the same exponent. Exponent means, don't get confused, power. Okay? Same variable and exponent. Vice versa, as when we know about this, first of all, see one example for it. Like 2x, 3x, both are like terms. Suppose 4x square, 3x is there. These doesn't come under like terms. They are unlike terms. What is the definition for unlike terms? Not having same variables and exponent. Exponent means power. See, this 2 is called as a power. X square, x to the power of 2, x, right? So, this one is the example of unlike terms. Clear? Clear about like and unlike term? More examples if you want, I'll give you. See, xy, 4xy, 6xy square. Now say which are the two like terms here? Which are the two like terms here? xy and 4xy are the like terms. These are, if we combine all three together, these two are like terms and this one is unlike term. Clear? Up to here, it is clear? And my next video is about how many types of expressions are there. So, see here we have discussed about numerical and algebraic. How many types of algebraic expressions are there? That I am going to explain in my next video. Stay tuned to Vanivision and watch. If you are unable to understand a concept clearly at one point, go through to the video again to the beginning and watch back again. If you see the video twice and thrice, then it will be clear. Algebra is very important. The maths. Yeah. If you don't know anything to solve any puzzle, any mystery things, algebra will useful. It will use and the tricks will be there. By using that, you can clearly solve the problem in a easy way. Clear? So, stay tuned to Vanivision. Thank you.